everybody, this is Sportman16 welcoming you to part 2 of my Pokemon Sun and Moon discussion video. So in part 1 I talked about what my thoughts were on the news that they released for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pretty much talking about the Pokemon, the game features, and the crime organization. Though I really didn't feel like I didn't talk much about the new Pokemon that was released, Turtonator. So before I talk about some of my new hopes for Sun and Moon, we're going to take a little bit of a deeper look into Turtonator for a minute here. For those of you who don't know yet, Turtonator is a new Pokemon that has been released from the event known as Gamescom, and basically it says here that Turtonator is a Fire Dragon type. I guess it's kind of great that we're actually getting another Fire Dragon type, because I think we've only had 2 thus far with Mega Charizard X and Reshiram. He is classified as the Blast Turtle Pokemon at a height of 6'7", weighing in at 476.4 pounds, and having the ability known as Shell Armor. And let me tell you, he has a very crazy design, and I mean crazy in a good way. Though I will say that when I was looking at the comments of Turtonator's video, they were quite negative, but I have seen some positive comments for Turtonator and how cool he looks. Because I mean, he has a crazy looking shell with all those spikes coming out. But here is basically the description that they gave off for Turtonator. It states, because Turtonator lives in volcanoes, feeding on sulfurs and other materials found near volcanic craters, its shell has a layer of explosive material, mostly sulfurs. When something strikes this Pokemon, sparks fly from the horns on its shell, igniting an explosion. In areas around volcanic craters, this Pokemon camouflages itself as a rock and waits for prey. At the moment when its prey steps onto the back of its shell, Turtonator strikes its shell with its own tail, triggering an explosion. The explosive blast triggered from Turtonator's back are released through an orifice located on the middle front of the Pokemon's body. This is Turtonator's weak point. Attacks landing on its stomach will cause it a great deal of damage. So that truly signifies that Turtonator is clearly another turtle. Though apparently it seems like Turtonator really has his way around explosions. Oh boy, Michael Bay would really love this Pokemon. Because Michael Bay was all about the explosions, Turtonator is all about the explosions. Those two would be like best buds. But yeah, as I stated, that I have seen the comments on Turtonator's reveal trailer. People were already jumping the gun, saying that it's ugly, and Game Freak's running out of ideas. Please. But anyway, personally, I really do like Turtonator. It's good to be having another Fire Dragon type that isn't either a Mega Evolution or a Legendary, or maybe Turtonator might be the pseudo-legendary of Alola, because judging by his design, he really does look like one. So, now to be talking about my new hopes for Pokemon Sun and Moon. In terms of new Pokemon, Game Freak, I really still want my Bug Dragon. I'm really dead serious about that. I really want my Bug Dragon type. Because you pretty much to this day that this video is made have 3 months before the games are released. I would really like a Bug Dragon type. or something that evolves into a Bug Dragon type, that would be fantastic. It'd be nice to be bringing in some new Pokemon that could be able to change forms, like Wishiwashi. Though I'm not 100% sure if they're actually going to release what Team Skull's intentions are going to be, or what their main motive is, but that'll just be a wait and see. Some other things that I'm still hoping for Sun and Moon, a little bit more difficult of a game. I mean, I'm not saying that like X and Y and ORAS were too easy, because I mean seriously, just turn the EXP share off and then you're gonna have a bit more of a challenge there. And I'm just gonna say this: if you people want to play a pretty challenging Pokemon game, go back to Gen 4 and play Platinum. That right there is a hard Pokemon game. I mean, I have played it, but strangely I didn't beat the game. I don't know why. But yeah, Pokemon Platinum was pretty hard. So if you guys want a nice, good, hard Pokemon game to play, just go play Platinum. Ugh, so much saliva. Let's see. What other hopes did I made previously that I still want? Well, I guess I can kind of throw new Mega Evolutions out the window. Of like a Mega Kingler, Mega Crawdon, Mega Flygon, Milotic, Dragonite, Arbok. I guess I can just throw those out, I guess. But, okay, basically say I'll just crumble them up into a ball and just put them next to a trash bin. Not throw them completely out the window just yet. Because, who knows? There still could be, but I'm getting a good feeling that there isn't. What would I want to see as new Alolan form Pokemon? Well, since I'm still having my hopes, I want to throw in Kingler and Crawdont for a new Alolan form Pokemon, along with Tropius, because Tropius is just plain obvious. I wouldn't mind seeing like an Alolan Wailord. Yeah, I want to see an Alolan Wailord. That'd be cool to me. Any other Alolan form Pokemon? Solrock and Lunatone, because it's literally Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Solrock is a rock that looks like the sun, and Lunatone is a rock that looks like the crescent moon. Seriously, Game Freak, just make Alolan form Solrock and Lunatone, so that way some people wouldn't be complaining about not having Solrock and Lunatone having like something new for them, because it's literally Sun and Moon. Any other Pokemon that I want to see get Alolan forms? Trying to think. I mean, yeah, I really want to see Alolan, Kingler, and Crawdont, because they're basically crustaceans. And I do believe Hawaii does have its way of having crabs, like I forgot what they were called. I don't know, like sun crabs or something. I don't remember the species name. But if I were to take Kingler and make an Alolan form out of it, what would I do? Well, let's first actually take a look at Kingler. Because what we know about Kingler is that he's pure water type, has the abilities Hyper Cutter, Shell Armor, and hidden ability Sheer Force. That should be Alolan Kingler's ability. Just let it be Sheer Force, or some kind of brand new ability like. I really don't know. I can't think of good abilities. Just give him like Sheer Force or some other ability that would really benefit him, and go with that. What typing would I make it? Well, there's a lot of types that I can make it. Well, first of all, I want to keep it water. I want to keep it water type. But what kind of subtype would I want to give it? I could give it water rock, water ground, water steel, or just go well out of the ordinary, or just make like a surprising subtype and make it like a water ghost, Kingler, or maybe even like, or take some of the subtypes that I've done before, or make like a rock ghost type, or a rock steel, or ground steel, ground ghost. Those would be some pretty interesting typings for a Alolan Kingler. That'd be pretty interesting. I mean, people, I will be saying this. If you guys have any art designs that you can make for a Alolan Kingler, I would love to see that. Also the same for Crawdaunt and any of the other Pokemon that I have listed. Imagine a Alolan Arbok. I'm not sure if Hawaii has any like tropical snakes or anything. Or maybe have Alolan Arbok look more like a sea snake. That'd be interesting. So yeah, if you guys have any fan art of any Alolan Pokemon that I mentioned, I would love to see those. I mean, I would love to see fan art of Alolan Kingler, Alolan Crawdaunt, Alolan Tropius, Alolan Arbok, or gosh, there's so many possibilities that I could imagine in Alolan Castform. Holy cow! Imagine in Alolan Castform, or Alolan Chirum or Cherubi. God, it's like now I'm just thinking of what I want to see for Alolan form Pokemon. An Alolan Heliolisk. Oh, that'd be interesting to see. An Alolan Heliolisk. Again, you people are more than welcome to make fan art of Alolan form Pokemon that I'm mentioning here. You all are more than welcome, and you can feel free to post a link to your art or somebody else's art, but feel free to credit them. All I'm saying is, I really want to see fan art of different Alolan form Pokemon. I really want to see that. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, now. Oh yeah, one of the hopes that I did mention for Sun and Moon is trainer customization. From what I have seen from previous trailers, it is showing good signs that there is going to be trainer customization. And from what I saw from like one of the Japanese trailers, that it did show a battle royale happening, and I did see a trainer on that screen that didn't have a hat on. I think one of my hopes for trainer customization is coming to life. Trainers having the ability to, or having the option to wear hats or not. Oh man. All I'm saying is, Game Freak, please give us a trailer for trainer customization, or at least give us info about it. Just at least confirm that trainer customization is returning to Gen 7. Please. Okay, any other new hopes that I want? Kinda hoping for a third legendary for Sun and Moon. I'm kinda hoping for maybe a third legendary, and basically whatever kind of pseudo legendaries are gonna be available, or basically a pseudo legendary for Alolan, or for the Alola region. Or in the case of what they did with Hoenn, having two pseudo-legendaries with Salamence and Metagross. I mean, I really don't mind seeing new Pokemon, but I kind of want to see new Pokemon in the way of actually playing the game and discovering these new Pokemon, instead of Game Freak releasing them out still well before the games are even released. Anyway, is there any other things that I want to see? Oh yeah, new specialists. I still want to see at least 2 types, or 3 if I could think of one. I want to see new specialists of steel types, and finally bringing in a dark type specialist. Okay, now the only dark type specialist that we've had that I can think of off the top of my head is Sydney from Gen 3 of the Elite Four. Okay, basically we do need like another steel type specialist, a dark type specialist. I think we've already had enough rock types. Anything else that I want to see? Did I mention harder difficulty? Yes, I did. No, I don't really think there's any much else I can think of that I want to see in Sun and Moon. So, I guess that'll pretty much do it. I guarantee you that there's not going to be a part 3 to this, because I really can't think of anything else right now. So, that'll pretty much do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 2 of my Pokemon Sun and Moon discussion, being my newest hopes for Sun and Moon. And again, like I mentioned with the fan art of new Alolan Pokemon, I would love to see them. So you can feel free to leave links to different types of fan art of different Alolan form Pokemon that Game Freak has not announced yet. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, my outro shall handle the rest. So I'll be seeing you guys next time.